iLLBliss. Come on. If you be boss, you be boss.
Hey people, what's up? What's up? What's going on? My real names are Tobichukwu Melvin Ejiofor. My stage name slash professional name is iLLBliss. Some people like to call me Oga Boss, some call me that Igbo boy, but whichever one works for me. I'm from Nkwere in Imo State, which is of course in eastern Nigeria. You know, and for everybody sitting at home watching this program, you're all welcome to my own episode of Music and I on Soundcity. Big ups.
Now we government, Oga Boss, bad guy movement.
iLLBliss is signed to the Goretti company and the Capitol Hill joint venture, and I have a new album and it's called Powerful. It's called #Powerful, and it has 16 songs on it, so it's a 16-track album. The Powerful album started out with a song called Munachiso. Munachimso in Igbo means I walk with God. And it was produced by an upcoming producer that is based in the East. His name is Kezi Clef. And he has another upcoming kid on the hook called J Wills. I started out this album on this note because I wanted I wanted music that was inspirational, music that was uplifting, you know, and I wanted to give back to the same community that I grew up in. So I recorded the song in Enugu. Bankalat should be like track 3 on the album, and Bankalat was that comeback record from iLLBliss. We dropped it late last year. It was produced by Tunex. I wanted music that could resonate with the youth segment. You know, I wanted to mess around with trap music, which is a style of hip hop that is very prevalent and very popular, you know, globally right now. So I sat down with Tunex and then we made the beat. And then I sat back and I started to think how I was going to make it different. How was I going to bring an idea that nobody else had brought forward in the past? And it just struck me. I just said, yeah, everybody likes alerts. Everybody likes to get bank alerts. You know, and then I sat back and I started to try to find the chorus. You know, it was an irregular beat. It wasn't like a regular 4/4 progression beat, which I'm more used to. You know, so we sat back and I came up with the mana mo mana madu. Oh, bank alert mana to bata. You know.
Every time we enter, trouble.
Adekunle featured everybody else that is under my care at Capitol Hill Music, from Chidinma to Suspect to the newcomers Fefe and Miss Kiss. You know, and this was our posse record, like a record that was going to capture everybody on it. So we wanted them to see everybody at the same time, you know, and wanted a flossy song as well, you know. So if you hear the opening bars, you know, flamboyant, amboyant, arrogant, toss money in the air, illy get Pierre, toss money in the air, Philly, what I wear, you know, and that was me being flossy, me making records that, you know, that feel good records that people would hear and they'll be like, yes, iLLBliss is not just, you know, it's serious, that kind of rapper that is always hitting you with very serious topics and all, you know. And then everybody came through on the record. We had so much fun on it. Everybody that got featured on it. It was produced by Suspect, actually.
What are they saying? What they saying?
What the F are they saying? Money in the bank, no be cha. That features Olamide. Bado, shout out to him. We were in the studio on a Sunday and Bado said, you know what, boss, my head is full. Like, I have like a million collaborations that I've done and I can't seem to find the chorus for this song, you know. So I just went back and thought, I'm like, okay, we could call the song WTF, which we all know stands for what the F, you know, but we needed something that was going to be chanty and people were going to remember. You know, so we went on with the Now We Government, Oga Boss, Bad Guy movement, you know, what the F are they saying, you know, and I did it and then he just said, boss, that's it, that's the chorus. And then we recorded it, he kicked his verse, I did my verse, and then we went ahead to shoot the video for that one as well. Many Men features Wizkid, and it was produced by Legendary Beats. Weezy had the beat. I was like, no, I'm going to get on this one, you know. And then he sang the chorus and they sent me like a snippet. What it was it's called Many Men, and it's essentially all that aggression and all that negativity that you face sometimes as an artist in the music business. You just have a lot of people on your case, a lot of people questioning everything you do. Every turn you make is questioned or interrogated. And I got on the phone with Wiz and he said, "Boss, I don't want to make a lamba record with you. I have so much respect for you that I feel like we should make a serious record." And I cracked the joke. I was like, okay, so it's reached my turn now. You want to make serious records. You don't want to make party songs now. But we talked about it and we came up with a name, Many Men. And it was like, boss, I'm at a position in the business where a lot of people are, giving me a lot of slack. I have a lot of enemies in the business. I don't even know who my friends are. I said, okay, cool. Let's put it on the record. I could relate with that because I was also at that point where quite a number of people had written iLLBliss off as an artist, as a rapper. They were like, okay, he's a label boss, okay, he signed Chidinma, he's making money, blah, 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 blah. So I said, okay, you know what? You get back in and address all of that, So it's a massive record for me on this album because Wizzy is also at that point in his career where he's so visible globally, and he made the record and he showed me so much respect. Every now and then he calls me up to check up on me to find out, boss, how is the record doing? When are we doing the video? So shout out to Wizkid. Shout out to Legendary Beats for making that massive record.
Now we government, boss, bad guy movement.
For me, I'll speak for myself. I'm a very inter-African person. I'd like to spread across Africa first of all and conquer the African soil before you go out and you start to look at the international collaborations. I mean, no disregard to the people that have gone ahead to secure the big collaborations globally. It's massive for Nigeria, massive for their careers. But as an artist, I would like to start off with making music from artists that I can relate with and I'm huge fans of. From Ghana, I'd really like to work with Manifest. I'd like to work with EL, from Ghana. And in Kenya, Sauti Sol is a group that I have so much respect for, and it's a fantastic sound that they have. Internationally, without dreaming so out of the box or dreaming, beyond redemption, I'd like to make a record with Jay-Z, because as a rapper living in Nigeria, it will be alarming to find out that you're not inspired by one element or the other of Jay-Z, either his business savviness or how musical he is or how lyrical he still is. So those would be my two top guys globally, Ross and Jay-Z.
Take over on the statements. We didn't leave money for the pavements.
I went back to my uni, which is University of Nigeria in Nsukka last year, to mentor over 10,000 students. And then eventually I got on stage and I performed for them, and it was crazy. It just felt so good going back and giving back to the community, back to the same people that, that trained you and put you out there. I have to say that particular visit to the University of Nigeria to do that mentorship show was awesome for me. It was personal because this wasn't like every typical Lagos show or out of town show that you do. This was different. And what shows, it was a club event. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it didn't just go well. Those kind of events you finish and you hand over the mic to the DJ and the DJ doesn't even look at you like, dude, man, just go, man. So I haven't had a lot of them too. I haven't had it because I've been blessed to have some great performances. I belong with the great, early age digging in the crate, hustle till I face the pearly gates. We no be mates, I've been through it all, seen it all, can I ball? Spades flow for all, to celebrate your fall. I can't deny I had to fight for my relevance. I'm on a god, pure skill mixed with arrogance. This rap-ish took another turn, but iLLBliss, you been a don from the effing day you was born. They took shots trying to wreck a dude's credence. Now the cluster celebrate the presence. I dropped Ogabos, had to clear the effing doubts. I put Fino on, signed Miss KDK. I won some, lost some, still a lonesome. Dark horse riding through this music business. Nope, never show them signs of your weakness. Just uniqueness, plus persistence. What? My name's iLLBliss, Ogabos. And you're watching Music and I on Soundcity 327. Don't change that dial.